Hello, my name is Brianna Kaleen and welcome to my YouTube channel. Are you about to start auditioning for musical theater college? Well, you've made it to the right place. Today, I'm talking about all the things that I wish I had known when I was auditioning for musical theater school. Let's get into it. So you want to go to the college's guidelines page where it shows you the requirements they have for you to audition for their school. They're more than likely going to have you come in with 2 contrasting monologues and 2 contrasting songs. What do I mean by that? A comedic and a serious monologue, those are the differences, and it is a ballad and an up-tempo song. So how do you pick the right ones? Oh, this is hard. Sometimes colleges will let you choose a monologue from a movie. Sometimes you can only have them from a play. If you're just starting out and you don't have a monologue, you don't even know where to start looking, I would say watch your favorite movies back, look at your favorite actors and actresses, and see monologues that you like from theirs to steal. I also will put a couple of resources in the description of monologues and good plays to read so that you can find monologues that are contrasting, whether it's comedic or serious, to help you start your journey. How do you choose the right songs? Oh my goodness, this depends on your range, it depends on your style of singing, but sometimes they will make you choose before a certain date. So this means that you're going to have to find something old school, golden age to sing. Sometimes they make you do a classical song as well. It depends on the school. So they'll tell you exactly what they need from you, whether that's 1 monologue, 1 song, 2, 3, whatever it is. Once you know the guidelines, you then want to start finding what you're going to audition with. How can you do that? When I was growing up, I Googled the heck out of stuff, okay? I YouTubed the heck out of stuff. I had no clue what a monologue was. I didn't even know what contrasting songs looked like. I was flying by the seat of my pants, okay? But we made it. I'll put a couple of places where you can look up songs and monologues in a description to help you find your way to what you want to audition with, but know that reading plays, watching movies, listening to people on YouTube, looking up actors and singers that you love, and then stealing and just saying, ooh, I can sing that. Ooh, I think I can act that good. Ooh, I can. Writing down a list and then narrowing it down from there is probably your best bet. Now, once you've picked out your songs and your monologues, we gotta practice, okay? This isn't just to show up and do it on a whim. You better be practicing those songs. If you can afford it, get an acting coach and get a vocal coach, okay? These people are gonna help you shape your technique and presentation to where you'll be able to walk in with full confidence. If you can't afford an acting coach or a vocal coach, please, please, please look up YouTube videos of acting coaches and their advice, look up vocal coaches and their advice, and just start stealing. We are wanting to take from them what we can, and then we want to apply it to our work, okay? Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't learn. There are free resources everywhere you turn. You just have to look. You have to be on the lookout for it. Trying to mimic singers, trying to mimic actors that you love, and just being like, okay, their face changes here. Looking in the mirror and being like, how can I make my face look like that for this line? How can I make my voice sound like that? Practice, know yourself, know your tools. There are certain auditions, like unified auditions, where a bunch of college representatives will come out and watch you audition in a room. So 25 people in that room watching you sing your audition, so that all at once you're auditioning for a bunch of these schools instead of going to each of these schools' auditions. So look into things like unified to where you can save money and fly out to one place and audition. How many schools should you audition for? Where should you audition? Where should you go? This is another thing that is so, so, so important, okay? Every single college is going to have a different set of classes that they offer for their specific degree program. You have to know, do I want a BFA, a Bachelor's of Fine Arts, in musical theater, in dance? Do I want a Bachelor of Music in music theater? Do I want a Bachelor's of Music in vocal performance? What does it mean, the differences between all of them? Look up the information. Find a college that you seem to want to go to. Start going through their website to find as much as you can about their degree. What classes would you be taking? Do they sound interesting to you? Do you even want to do that? And then compare it to another top school that you have and say, which one do I really, really love? Then rank your top 5. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. If you are only auditioning for one school, you are setting yourself up for failure, okay? What happens if you don't get in? What you gonna do, okay? We want to broaden our options so that we audition for a bunch, we get a bunch of offers back, hopefully, and then we get to choose from our list. Ooh, I like this one the most, let's go there. Or, I didn't get into that one, so here's the next one, right? We gotta make sure we're keeping our options open. I would say go to the school and tour it if you can. Just because the degree program is great doesn't mean you'll like the city, doesn't mean you'll like the professors, doesn't mean you'll like the campus. You can fully sit in on classes at most colleges just to see what the professor is like. If you don't like how the professor teaches, more than likely you're not going to learn well from them. This is important. A lot of people just think because the school has stature and a good name, I should go there. You should go to the school where you're going to learn the most. That could be a school that no one's ever heard of. And if you learn the most there, then you should go there. You have to be able to know how they teach, and their website's not going to tell you that. So I would say go take a tour. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.